44-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
I think this is going to go down as one of the more impressive individual performances that I can recall in quite some time, and they have tried everything to slow this guy down, and up until this point, nothing's worked.
On 3rd and long, it's Minshew, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
That's fielded at about the 18. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The 49ers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. First and 10 for Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage on the play. They now get back to midfield.
He was taken down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Rick Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. On play action, here's Minshew. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7, and this is third down.
From the gun, here's Minshew. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On comes the Chiefs punter, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Niners offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. A run here with McCaffrey. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Big time play by McCaffrey. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Now a handoff to McCaffrey. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to be stopped up behind the line. They try to catch him napping, but the run by the holder is not going to work out. They turn it over on down. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Will be returned from the other side of midfield. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. 49er offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On first and 10, Purdy. Airing one out for Bourne. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And They came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, it's Minshew.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up in a short game.
Now, a run with Smith. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jason Pinnock there to end it. Here comes 3rd and 6.
And this is 3rd down.
Now, Minshew. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
3 and out. Matt Ariza in 1 quarter.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. And now here comes the punt team.
Punt formation for the Chiefs.
That's taken at about the 14. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So here's Brock Purdy, and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
Outside. We got him. 18. Watch out. He's mine. Up.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now Robinson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
He'll let one go down the middle, and that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes and breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run over center with Robinson, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll roll out here with Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That's caught. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. An even 40 yards.
We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bro, so what are we lacking? I can point it down, so much that's around, better settle down. No point doing that, don't they send the hound, write me in that, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, going to carry down. From those who came up before me, I made a change of the story.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Up.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. On first down, here's Minshew. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll be taken down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty flag on the field, so let's get this one sorted out.
Automatic first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 44.
To the air once more is Minshew. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Third down and 9.
Third and 9.
To throw, Minshew. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Get set. On 18.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Has an opening. Past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. It's a gain of 34.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Right around, stop.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Get set, get set.
Now Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first and 10, it's Minshew. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Sam Okuwanu. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
8 yards on the pickup. And this
18 Cardinal, 18.
third.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a carry for Hunt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 41, here's second and 9.
19 Tigers.
He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs.
And in motion is Brown. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll take this one in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. That his second touchdown tonight. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs cut into the lead a little bit. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. The 49ers offense back onto the field for their next possession.
At their own 29-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Get set. Up.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of
from 31. Here's 2nd and 8. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come?
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. On the move, past the 40. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
And this is
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. But the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now, faking the give. What pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on. Hey.
They'll look to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And he will score! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Get set. 18.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Robinson. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and goal. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
Dawkins sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
At the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Purdy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. And he'll try for the pylon, but they're going to mark him out short as the attempt for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They put Kelsey in motion. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
So a win here for the 49ers. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and